Now, welcome to my lecture on gambler's ruin problem. So, in this lecture, we shall study what is a gambler's ruin problem, what is the probability of ruin of the gambler, and what is the probability of the ruin of the adversary, and what is the expected duration of the game. That means how far the game will continue. Now, the game will continue until either the gambler or the adversary ruins. That means completely loses all his money or the fortune at his hand. So in that case the game completes. Now let us start. Now consider a game which is played by two persons. One is the gambler, the other is adversary. They start the game with the initial capital of rupees A, and the gambler has the capital of rupees Z at his hand, and his opposite has capital rupees A minus Z. So every time the game is started by the gambler, and there is a probability P that at any game the gambler will win rupees 1 from his adversary, and there is a probability Q of losing rupees 1 to his adversary. Now so that P plus Q equal to 1. Now this is a classical ruin problem. Now there is a theorem that in a classical ruin problem the probability of gambler's ruin is given by Qz, that is equal to Q by P whole to the power Z minus Q by P to the power A divided by 1 minus Q by P to the power A if P not equal to Q, and if P equal to Q, this is 1 minus Z by A, and the probability of his opponent ruins is 1 minus Qz. Now we have to find out the probability of the ruin of the gambler. Let Qz is the probability of the ruin of the gambler when he has the capital rupees Z at his hand, and Qz, Pz is the probability of the ruin of the adversary when the gambler has the capital rupees Z. So that Pz plus Qz equal to 1. Now since the gambler starts the game with initial capital of rupees Z, and in any game if he wins his capital becomes rupees Z plus 1, and if he loses his capital becomes rupees Z minus 1. So the game will continue until one of the player ruins, that is either gambler or adversary ruins. So the capital at or the fortune at the hand of the gambler at any time may be 0 if he completely ruins, or rupees 1, or rupees 2, or rupees A. Rupees A means all the amount will come to his side. That means his opponent ruins. So amount of money or the fortune at his hand will vary from 0 to A. So that is the state space. So now Qz, it is the probability of the ruin of the gambler when he starts the game with capital Z. Now Qz will be equal to Q into Qz minus 1 plus P into Pz plus 1. Why Q into Qz minus 1? He has the capital Qz and he loses, and the probability that he will lose is Q, and if he loses his capital becomes Z minus 1. He gives rupees 1 to the adversary, so his capital becomes Q, Z becomes Z minus 1. So Qz equal to Q into Qz minus 1 plus, if he wins the game with probability P, his capital will become Z plus 1 rupees. So Qz will be Q into Qz minus 1 plus P into P Z plus 1, and Z varies from 1 to A minus 1. Now when z equal to 1, we take q1, that is equal to q into q0 plus p into p2. So q0 equal to 1. q0 means probability of ruin of the gambler when his capital is 0. That means capital is 0 means he has already ruined. So q0 equal to 1. So I can take z equal to a minus 1. So qa minus 1 equal to q into a minus 2 plus p into qa. Now here qa equal to 1. qa equal to qa equal to 0. qa means probability of the ruin of the gambler when his capital is a. So his capital is a means all the amount of money is with gambler. So he cannot ruin. He wins every time. So his capital becomes a. So qa equal to 0. So these are two particular cases, q0 equal to 1 and qa equal to 0. Now we can generalize qz as this qz equal to q into qz minus 1 plus p into pz plus 1, and with the condition, boundary condition, q0 equal to 1, qa equal to 0 and p plus q equal to 1 and z lies between 1 to a minus 1. So this is a qz equal to q into z minus 1 plus p into z plus 1. This is a homogeneous difference equation. So in order to solve this homogeneous difference equation, we put a particular solution qz equal to, let alpha into beta to the power z, where alpha beta are constants to be determined using the binary conditions. Now we have the equation qz equal to p into qz plus 1 plus q into qz minus 1. So qz alpha beta to the power z equal to p into alpha beta to the power z plus 1 plus q into alpha beta to the power z minus 1. This. So beta to the power z, alpha, since alpha not equal to 0, we can divide alpha throughout. We get this beta to the power z equal to p into beta to the power z plus 1 plus q into beta to the power z minus 1. So now solving this, we get two values of beta. So beta equal to 1 or q by p. So here we put 1 p plus q in place of 1. So and here also p plus q whole square in place of 1, because to make it a complete square. So then solving, we can get beta equal to 1 or q by p, two values of beta. So the solution, particular solution of the difference equation can be put in the form this. Now qz equal to a into 1 to the power z plus b into q by p to the power z. So a, b are two constants to be determined from the boundary condition. So this is because we get two solutions, 1 and q by p for beta. So here we have to find a and b using q0 equal to 1 and qa equal to 0. Now using z equal to 0, we get q0 equal to a into 1 to the power 0 plus b into q by p to the power 0, that is equal to 1. So that gives a plus b equal to 1. And using z equal to a here, we get a plus b into q by p to the power a equal to 0. So two equations. So solving these two, we can get the values of a and b. We get a equal to minus q by p to the power a divided by 1 minus q by p to the power a, and b equal to 1 by q by p to the power a. Now using the values of a and b, we get qz equal to, we have qz equal to a into 1 to the power z plus b into q by p to the power z. So using the value of a and b, we get qz equal to q by p to the power z minus q by p to the power a by 1 minus q by p to the power a, if p not equal to u. Now this is the probability of the ruin of the gambler when the game starts with initial capital of rupees z with the gambler and total capital is rupees a. Now the probability that is adversary ruins, that is Pz equal to 1 minus of Qz. Since Pz plus Qz equal to 1, that means either gambler or the adversary. So one of the player will definitely ruin. So Pz plus Qz equal to 1. So that means the game will stop at any particular stage. Now if P equal to Q, so if P equal to Q, that means P equal to Q equal to half. So here denominator becomes 0. So in that case, Qz can be obtained as a limiting case, limit x tends to 1, x equal to Q by P. So Qz equal to limit x tends to 1, this is x to the power a minus x to the power z by x to the power a minus 1. So using x equal to 1 here, this is 0 by 0 form. So we use L'Hospital's rule. So Qz equal to 1 minus z by a. And Pz equal to 1 minus Qz. So this will be z by a. So here we get the probability of the ruin of the gambler as well as the adversary, and the particular case when P equal to Q equal to half. Now next, how far the game will continue, that is the expected duration of game. So let dz be the expected duration of the game when the gambler starts the game with initial capital of z. Since the game ends when the gambler has capital of rupees either 0 or a. Gambler has 0 means gambler ruined, game stops. Gambler has capital A means all the capital is with gambler. So no capital with the adversary. So game will stop. So denote the event, we denote E0K or EAK, that the gambler's capital becomes 0 or A at the kth time. So we find here expectation of this K. So dz equal to, so K equal to 0 to n, K into probability E0K or EAK given EZ 0. E0K or EAK means at the kth time the gambler will have the capital either 0 or A, given that EZ0 at the initial time the gambler has the capital rupees Z. So given EZ0. So now this will be equal to j equal to 0 to infinity, all values of n, j equal to 0 to infinity, j plus 1. So P into P. P is the probability of the, that the gambler will get rupees 1. So P into probability E0J or EAJ. So his capital will be J to J plus 1. So J plus 1 into P into probability E0J or EAJ given EZ plus 1 0. Plus Q into, if he loses, Q into E0J or EAJ given EZ minus 1 0. Now this will be equal to, we now multiply j into P taking out j into this, and here P into 1, P into this. In the second term we multiply j plus 1, and then this probability, this is the total probability, this is equal to 1, because this is the probability that either of them, one of them will ruin definitely. So this is the probability distribution, so probability mass function. So this will be 0, conditional probability mass function. These two, sorry, this will be 1. This total will also be 1. So P into 1 plus Q into 1. So this will be P into, this is dz plus 1, because dz in place of z here we have z plus 1, and in place of z here this is z minus 1. So p into d z plus 1 plus q into d z minus 1 plus this is p into 1 plus q into 1. Now this will be dz equal to 1 plus p into dz plus 1 plus q into dz minus 1 because p plus q equal to 1. Now this is the duration of the expected duration of the game if the gambler starts the game with initial capital rupees z. So when the game stops, that means either d0 or da, that is equal to 0. So d0 or da, that is equal to 0, because when either the gambler will have rupees 0 or rupees a, then the game will stop. So d0 equal to da, that is equal to 0. So in this case, now using these two boundary conditions, we have to solve this homogeneous difference equation dz equal to p into dz plus 1 plus q into dz minus 1. So just like similar to the previous case, we use a initial solution, let dz equal to alpha into beta to the power z. So dz plus 1 will be alpha plus into beta to the power z plus 1, and dz minus 1 will be equal to alpha plus beta alpha into beta to the power z plus 1. So using this we get beta equal to either 1 or q by p, two values. So the solution to the difference equation is dz equal to a into 1 to the power z plus b into q by p to the power z. A and b are to be determined using the boundary conditions d0 and da, that is equal to 0. Now let the particular solution. Now see, we have this differential equation dz equal to 1 plus p into dz plus 1 plus q into dz minus 1. This is a non-homogeneous difference equation. So its solution will be sum of the two solutions, that is sum of the complementary solution and particular solution. So this is the complementary solution we get as the solution of the corresponding homogeneous equation. Now we find the particular solution. Particular solution, let dz equal to beta star z. So dz plus 1 will be beta star z plus 1 and dz minus 1 will be beta star z minus 1. So using this and solving, we get beta star equal to minus 1 by p minus q. So dz equal to beta star into z. So dz will be minus z by p plus q. That is equal to z by q minus p. So the general solution of the difference equation is sum of the particular solution plus complementary solution, these two. Now we have to find the values of two constants a and b using the boundary conditions. Now boundary conditions, we have d0 that is equal to da, that is equal to 0. So use z equal to 0, then z equal to a in the previous equation, and solving we get the values of a and b. Now using the values of a and b in dz, we get the solution, this dz equal to z by q minus p minus a by q minus p into this. So this is the expected duration of the game. Now we shall consider the particular case when p equal to q equal to half. So we get x equal to q by p. So as p equal to q equal to half, so x tends to 1. So dz equal to limit x tends to 1 into this. So here this is again in 0 by 0 form. So using L'Hospital's rule, we find dz equal to this. So again we get 0 in, this is in 0 by 0 form. So again we use L'Hospital's rule and get dz equal to z into a minus z when p equal to q. So if the opponent is an infinite rich man, so then a minus z, this becomes infinite. That means the opponent, the amount of rupees the opponent has, it is infinite. So here the amount of rupees the gambler has rupees Z and opponent has rupees A minus Z. So opponent is infinite rich, means A minus Z will tends to infinity. So total money also of the game A tends to infinity. So using A tends to infinity, we get dz equal to Z by Q minus P. If P greater than Q, sorry, if Q greater than P, and infinite if Q less than equal to P. So Z by Q minus P, here dz equal to Z by Q minus P if Q greater than P. Q is the probability of ruin of the gambler. If probability of the ruin of the gambler, this is greater, that means game will stop. That means because the gambler has fixed amount of money Z, and if this will be infinity, if Q less than equal to P, Q less than equal to P, Q is the probability of the ruin of the gambler and P is the probability of the ruin of the adversary. So since adversary is an infinitely rich man and his probability of ruin is P, P is greater, that means Q probability of the ruin of the gambler. So gambler ruin or chance of ruin of the gambler is smaller, so the game will continue because the opponent has infinite amount of money. So these are the references I have used. So this has so many practical applications. You can go through these books as your references. Thank you.